on the right meta. Happy Friday, guys. I don't wait till anybody come on the live. You know, I just start talking. So, happy Free Friday. You know, DropTober. Last year, I've done a challenge. This is up under Real Talk Kim. Like, I'm in her inner circle. So, she did a theme last October called DropTober. So DropTober, that was mainly like for people, like if you, whatever you trying to drop in the month of October, that you can look at that as a way of fitness as well. Like if you're trying to lose weight, for healthy, you know, for health purposes, you gotta, you know, you're trying to get healthier, and you're trying to tailor your lifestyle, your diet, and things like that to helping you to be healthy and, you know, lose the weight and things like that. So DropTober, you know, a lot of people in the inner circle, they were doing that, like, you know, just trying to get healthier and fit. And I've done little walks and exercise and stuff like that there. So DropTober, you can make that into something personal as well. If you're not just about losing weight, but looking at it as a way of what you dropping, what type of bad habits, what are some stuff you dropping in this month, like committing to something for 30 days. If you can commit to something for 30 days and stay consistent, that can in turn become a lifestyle. That'll be something that you can continue to practice, because you're training yourself and yourself and your mind that you to this new thing that you can do for 30 days. So that's why I always say, whatever it is you're trying to practice or whatever, you know, do it for 30 days. Try it. Be consistent with it. Not just do it for one day, but being consistent with it. So that's, you know, that's something I encourage. That's DropTober. So things that, think about things that, you know, you want to drop. Me personally, you know, stuff that I want to drop, you know, like, I don't want to give over my but I'll say sometimes overthinking. Sometimes I can overthink. You know what I'm saying? That's become like a little habit, like, you know, just kind of borderline, trying, like, perfectionist type thing, and trying to draw, like, kind of more of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, not overthinking something too much, not putting too much thought into it. So just, I'm kind of like thinking about different things that I can start working towards, kind of, and being more consistent on. Start back like reading something every night. That was a goal I set for myself, like trying to do something, read a chapter, do something every night, kind of getting back into that into that routine, learning something different. So that'd be more of my DropTober goals. And you can go as far as, you know, spiritual goals. What are some things that you're doing that you need to let go of spiritually? What is some stuff that's holding you back, that's keeping you, like, from thriving, from your next season, breakthroughs, and things like that. So it can be physical goals. DropTober can be that. Spiritual goals, mental goals. How you preparing for yourself mentally? Are you like I was saying, about my example would be overthinking. Mentally preparing, that can be like you know, like negating, like if you're a person that's prone to like negative thoughts, or you a person that's, you know, that can be fear-based, you know, all that is like a mental seed. So those are things that you can think about dropping off, because, you know, we are going into this is definitely the last quarter in 2025. And how you gonna make how you gonna stand out, how you going to finish off 2025? And this year went by extremely quick. It went by quick. I just remember taking that Christmas tree down. That's how fresh it is. I just remember celebrating New Year's like yesterday, like as if I actually was doing it on literally yesterday. So, and we're kind of approaching that time now. You know, now people talking about Christmas decor. People starting to, you know, and People bypass, I don't really celebrate Halloween anyway, but people bypass it. They're into like more Christmas stuff now. So that letting you know how, you know, fast paced and things are. So start preparing yourself for that mentally. As I would say, before you go into 2026, you already want to start, you know, you want to actually already be now, like, whatever I want to do in 2026, I already start doing that now in October of 2025. That's how, you know what I'm saying, you should set your vision. Vision should be based off of long term, and your goals should be more short term. Your vision, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, you can't reach it now, but that's why they call it a vision, because you can't reach it now, but you can start preparing for it. You can start making goals and things towards it. So that's what it is. Like I say, DropTober goals should be personal. Your DropTober goals, if you are creating something, DropTober should be personal things, not goals that mama, sister, cousin, BFF is doing, but what's personal for you. What it is that's personal for you. What it is that's been like a little hindrance. Some things that you kind of want to start getting a hold of. That's what it is, and that's a good theme. You know, having themes for your life, having themes for the year, creating you a word goal. Like how do you want 2026 to look like for you? Like for instance, my 2025 word was 2025 thrive. 2020, that was my word. 2025 thrive. So I wrote that down. Like on a lot of my vision journals, I write it down. So that reminds me every day, okay, I'm thriving. No matter how things look, no matter how hard things, whatever obstacles I'm facing, how hard things are, 2025, I declare 2025 thrive. So that's what I always remind myself, because I have that written down. So DropTober, when you think about that, make it personal, make it fun. You basically, when like writing goals and creating goals don't have to be drudgery. Like you can make it fun, make it personal, give yourself like a reward party, do stuff like create you like a board, like a success reward board. If you done something consistently for 5 days, okay, I'm gonna treat myself the 6th day. Like you kind of give yourself that motivation and prep on whatever that thing is. Especially if that thing was a challenge for you, you should reward yourself with something. Give yourself a reward system when you also creating goals, so it won't be so dreary. Now a lot of times when people have these goals and it's challenging, the reason why sometimes they don't stick to it, because they don't reward themselves in the middle of it. Like you know what I'm saying, like you gotta, when you give yourself motivation and reason to complete that goal and finish that'll give you, you know what I'm saying, more momentum. So don't forget to reward yourself when you stuck to that diet, when you trying to change your lifestyle, and you see, okay, you marking off your calendar. That's that visual accountability. You marking off your calendar and say, okay, it's been 6 days. I have not smoked, or I have not said I have not cussed anybody. I have not acted in my anger. I have not, ate this cheesecake, or whatever that goal you want to work on. Okay, celebrate yourself. Go out, probably. Your celebration can be as like, okay, something tangible. I'm gonna go treat myself to a 5-star meal, or I'm gonna treat myself to probably like a new fragrance, or something personal, something that you like. You can treat yourself to. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you've been working hard on whatever it is you're working hard on. It's about a balance. Everything, and think about life. Life is a balance. If you do all work, no play, it's gonna feel laborious. You're gonna feel like, and that's all. It's gonna make you feel in that little space that I'm just work, and no play. So you want to, like, in everything, create you a good balance. You know what I'm saying? Balance is king. Balance is important. You work. You should also have time to have leisure, to relax, to do something fun. It's that balance. You know what I'm saying? And there are times you can't always be about leisure all the time. You have to sometimes put in some type of work. You have to sometimes face the hard stuff. You have to sometimes face the challenges. You have to you got to face it. Sometimes we don't like facing hard things and hardships and challenges because it's hard and it takes us out of our comfort zone and we don't like facing it. But you have to, that gives you momentum too. Whenever you facing the rough things and the hardship and the challenges, it gives you that, it balances you out, because without, you can't really appreciate the good things if you never had nothing to work towards. If everything is always given to you, you never had to work and you never had to go through a challenge, you're not going to appreciate that thing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be cherishable because you know what I'm saying? Because you didn't put in work for it. So whatever you work for and you had to make sacrifices, you had to change whatever, you can appreciate that more. So, that's why sometimes facing your challenges and facing fears, all that is a part of the growth process. All that is growth. It's the growth process, and it's good for you. It's good to kind of mix in the good with the bad. That's why I talked about, maybe that was probably last Friday. I said, like, it gets hard before you get that breakthrough. You get these challenges. You go through so much persecution a lot of time. It just look like everything falling apart. You know what I'm saying? Because that God want to remind you, when I get you out of this thing, whenever you come out, you made it because of my strength, because of me. God, that's why he make that thing harder. You know what I'm saying? So that just to remind you that it was God that got me through this, or I wouldn't have make it. Now I know that, okay, I can appreciate this breakthrough, because I remember the turmoil, the hell I went through just to get to this point. So you can appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta accept the good with the bad too, guys. We gotta accept the seasons and the storms in life as well, because all that stuff, what it does is shaped us. If you never had nobody to do you wrong, if everybody always treated you good, you never had any trial, you never had any scares or any of that stuff, you wouldn't know how to help somebody else out in situations. You couldn't relate or help anybody else if you never went through that. You wouldn't have nothing to praise God for. You wouldn't have nothing to be grateful for if you never went through anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's something, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a reality. That's something like I had to learn. Like, what if I didn't have to go? What if I didn't went through that? What if I didn't went through persecution? People saying this, or this happened to me, or this door closed in my face. Then that wouldn't make me be appreciative now of what God is doing. And now that what that does, that makes me be more faithful. That makes me be able to push more when the obstacles come, because I know God did it before and he's willing to do it again. So, that's how we got to see it. So DropTober. So think about on this Free Friday, what are some things you need to drop? What are some goals you need to make personal for yourself? What are some things that you need to maybe face so you can make the goals to drop it? You know what I'm saying? Whatever challenges you have, you overcome. God gave you those challenges, and use that as a way to, that's your testimony. Use it as a way to help inspire somebody else. You can be a walking example. Somebody asks you, I'm saying, like, hey, why that's going through, why you seem to be so happy or chipper or whatever, and you can tell them your story, and that's witnessing. That's how you witness the people through how you overcome stuff. You know what I'm saying? When people know and see that you overcome and you went through that challenge, or you happy or whatever, you could witness to people how good God was and how you overcome that through the strength and grace of God. So that's what I want to say, y'all. Make it personal. Make your life out of a theme. That's how you got to see it. That'll help you overcome a lot of those hardships and That'll give you the motivation to keep pushing. Make your life out of a theme. Like every month, every season, make it theme worthy. Make it and also challenge yourself too whenever you do that. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and head off, guys. Check out more of my lifestyle tips. I do one-on-one interviews. I do if you're a business owner, or you have a product line, or you about to get started, if you want to share, or you want me to help promote, I do that as well. If you just want to just collab, just talk about how you overcome something. Because also with my platform, I don't only just promote businesses, but a personal story. You have a personal story that you've overcome something and you want to share with. How did you overcome that? What's your testimony in that? Because that's helping people to get through a lot of the rough times and the times we in, and people feeling like, God has let them down. People need hope these days and time. People really do need hope. You know what I'm saying? People need hope. Hey, Elite, thanks for watching. Happy Friday. People need to see the backstory. People need to see, even though you probably overcome things, you now went through that, but people want hope. People want to know, how did you overcome that? How did you start it off? And that's what I do. I'm gonna tell you type of person I am. When I'm interviewing somebody, or when I'm admired by somebody in their success story, I'm asking the questions like, what was your challenge? How did you overcome that? What were some of the things? What are some of the things, or what are some of the strategies that you've used to get you to this level you on now? You didn't wake up on this level. You had to go through some things. So I'm asking questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did you get here? What was your start? What were some of the challenges that you faced? How did you overcome that? What are your go-tos? What are you, what is your mantras? What is your inspiration? Who inspired you? That's the type of stuff I want to hear. That's the type of stuff I want to know. If I'm inspired by somebody, those the type of questions that I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? And the tidbits. So say if you're watching, right, and you happen to be in a room with a celebrity. Say you happen to be in a room of your favorite celebrity. You done got the backstage pass, or you just happen to be in a room with them. I know a lot of times we want to take those selfies. We want the selfies of them, because I'm guilty of. I've been in rooms and I got the selfie. But the question you should ask, like, how did you get here? If they got time to talk about it, invite them. If you want to follow your page and y'all connect. Like, how did you get here? What are some challenges if they have time? Those are the type of questions to ask. I know a lot of times we want them selfies. We want to be able to show it for the gram and for the book. But ask questions. So you can be in a position one day to probably do some of the things that they are doing. So those are the type of things we got to start thinking about, when we in like rooms and groups and stuff like that. Ask the questions so that can help to better your situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off, you know what I'm saying? So if you, that's what I do. If you want to share your personal story or whatever, follow my page, aprilblog.online. I'll put that in the comments. And also my lipstick line, guys, I'm gonna self-promote right quick. I got on Raspberry Supreme. This is like a red burgundy base. This is like a cute fall color. She can be a summer color too. So that's my liquid matte. That's on my website, styles4b.org. Also, my other website, aprilblog.online. I also affiliate with Mud Water, Apray Beauty. Those are in my bio. Those links there. Yeah, so you can follow me that way, reach out, and all that good stuff. All of the information is on my blog page, my email and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and head off. Appreciate Elite Beauty. Love what you doing, Elite. You inspire me as well. Love like how you got your image, the product presentation, all that. And that's a good example as well. So y'all go check out Elite Beauty. Elite Hair and Beauty Supplies LLC. Elite Hair and Beauty Supplies LLC. Y'all go check her out. I've got some lashes from her. Them 3D lashes. I still got mine. I got two. So one of them I still got it. You know what I'm saying? You can wear those things up to multiple uses. So y'all go check out her store, doing a lot of great things over there. So in the industry, so check her out. If whoever's coming gonna watch the replay, if you watching from the back, y'all can click on the pages, and then check out the content creators and whoever coming on. So guys, have a happy Free Friday, y'all. Let's Droptober it out. It's time to get better, not bitter. Time to win, not fret. Guys, we got this. God got us. If God got us, we got it. So I'm going to go ahead and head off. Happy Free Friday, guys. See y'all in the next video. Blogging with April.